Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Dose. We are, of course, on some Dynasty Scrolls. Not too much happening. Ironically, there it's like the calm before the storm. In proverbial sense, we don't have anything major going on in terms of events. Make sure you're doing your questionnaire though. You're getting 500 gold. It takes you 3 minutes. Be honest, and hopefully they can take some of those suggestions in terms of being proactive. I always put in the comment and feedback section. Make PB Gamer, PB Gaming, Push Buttons Gaming YouTube a content creator on your Discord. That's what I say to them. I don't know, they'll never listen to me, but that's fine. But in terms of today's flash sale, this is where it gets a little spicy, ladies and gentlemen. This can be warning some trigger alerts for those that are free to play. Um, basically, basically, they're offering up on the little platter here the rest of the shards that I need for Zhao Shi. Um, is it worth it? Is it worth me spending $154 to buy this? Short answer is I didn't buy it when it was offered to me during the Karkadan event. I call it the Karkadan event because that's the first time I've ever had it. But it's actually the Celebrate Festival event. I didn't buy it then. I'm not going to buy it now. So, no. But for many others that there might be like, why is it taking so long to get this fucking limited hero? We've had to wait like a week now and it still hasn't appeared. It's all marketing, ladies and gentlemen. It's basic 101, supply and demand. They're creating a need for you to want to just make that progressive step, but they're basically also allowing the whales to have an advantage, i.e., the ones that want to finish out that hero. They're going to offer this up, and they're going to incentivize it with this. I don't even know what to describe this rebate where you literally have to buy all the packs out in order to get the G3 gear. I want to put into some perspective here. So it's 42,000 VIP experience points to get basically G3 and G2 sets, which are the highest sets. Um, if you're on a boat where you want to spend $2,000 to $3,000 to get this, probably seek help. But in all honesty, that's not worth it because you can get these from the Beast Server X event. If you're a little bit patient and you push your Realms of Beast, you'll be able to farm these eventually. So it's kind of a little bit mute there, which that's purely for free. But also you can get that from the Mouse event, which is the Billionaire. Silver Mice can get you this G3 gear essentially for free. But if you're a whale, you should just be spending it on there anyway because you're going to get Silver Mice out your butthole. Like, you would just be buying the rest of your legendary beasts, and then when you've done that already, you should just be buying the G3 gear. So this to me is just a trap. It's a well placed trap because, as you can see, there's nothing for anyone to do, and if you get yourself in a systematic uh, mindset of spending money every day on a game, when the game doesn't present you with an outlet to spend it on, little bit of a psychology there, it's obviously is going to present itself other ways to manifest that to happen for you. Um, Not meaning to get any deep or anything like that. I'm not a professional at all in that capacity, but you do see it a lot in games that kind of want to trigger you to spend. Impulse spending is a big thing. Um, but in terms of spending on this game, I always believe God's blessing is the best value. They tell you that. I do actually believe that. Um, Not because I want to, but because the money and the figures actually add up for it to be better. It's not always by a large margin. The smaller packs on God's Blessing are better valued than the bigger ones. So go figure that one out. But in terms of this, it's a trap. Stay away from it. 42,000 VIP. Let me just show you another perspective. At VIP 9, I only have 22,000 VIP, meaning I would essentially have to have doubled my VIP level in order to even get close to 42,000. Um, yeah, thousands upon thousands of dollars, which is not going to be going into a rebate event, that's for sure. I mean, I might spend thousands of dollars over the course of me playing this, like the lifetime of me playing this game, but it won't be on one little event. And it certainly won't be outside of a limited hero event where you actually get decent rewards. And spoiler alert, they're going to offer you this during the limited hero event. Anyway, so just resist, forget about it. If you've seen this and you've been thinking, oh, is it worth it? I'm waiting to see what Push Buttons Gaming says about it. Don't do it. Just walk the fuck away. But in other news, we should all be doing our story event. Make sure that you are grinding out your chapters. I'm going to start grinding them out at later today. Gonna chill and watch some Jurassic Park for some reason. I feel like I want to watch Jurassic Park today. Not much going on in the evening of Australia on a Sunday. Work tomorrow, of course. But we then, of course, have the last thing we can talk about before we jump off is Siege Event. Um, Siege Event is interesting because there's some value to be found here if you do spend the additional token currency, because you need to do 15 and it's going to cost you to buy the extra 5. It's only going to cost you like 50 gold, and the weapon tokens cost 100 gold each. So you're actually going to get a net profit if you choose to do that. I would recommend doing that because you're going to get 2 when you get to the 15th battle. Even if you just throw yourself at a higher level guide, it's not going to impact you or anything like that. I'll see whether or not I can climb up any further. I mean, the obvious choice is to try to take position 25. We'll see. He could probably beat me though. We'll see. That most of the guys that are at the top, well, he's got Shoe Nation. That's going to be interesting. Maybe RNG will favor me. Woo! That was a close one. That was a close one. So, in saying that, I mean, I can just throw myself at other players, right? You just throw yourself there, smash it out. Is there anyone likely that I can take out? Maybe this guy. We'll see. Woo Nation, of course. The Fire Nation. I'd say I'll lose this. Yeah. Good old healer. So I'll just keep throwing myself at this guy and finish out my extra 5 attacks. If I get lucky, I get lucky, but I doubt that. I might try the other guy after this. And then we can talk about the ranking system and all that other stuff. Once I finish that out, maybe I'll try this Lemon Tree. What a sexy name. Yeah. I do need to make some improvements of my team. I need to start spending some stamina points. Which probably means I got to grind out some more. So, in terms of where you start your fights for the Overlord position, you actually have a choice between 2 cities or 3 cities, depending on how far you've progressed in the game. Honestly, though, there's like... It's interesting, right? Do you attempt all the cities or do you attempt one of the cities? Like, for me, though, it's confusing because it's gonna offer me the chance to do it. Let's just buy a couple more. We might have just wasted them. But you're ranked 25 in Changdun. If you successfully challenge the city, your new ranking will replace the previous one. Okay. Didn't need to buy 4 additionals to prove that point. Probably should just bought 1. So you can't do both. But if you see like... And here's the tricky thing, right? You could do these coinciding to see whether or not you can get higher in rank. But what's the point? You might as well just stick to one city. The reason why you pick the most recent one that you're at is because the reward structure is slightly more favorable depending on your ranking. So far at Changdong, I would get 1200 gold. At this one, I get 1200 gold. the daily reward or the ranking reward seems to change. That seems to remain the same, but as you progress higher, though, the reward structure is slightly different. I believe you get more of these seals, but this is just for me, from my own perspective. I don't really think it doesn't really make sense for you to stress too much about this. Just get as high as you possibly can. Make sure you collect your daily rewards after this is settled, and then you're good to go. Also, I do recommend you do the additional 5 smashes to get those weapons. Ah, good old weapons. Maybe I should do some of this. Let's contribute. 200, 200 gold a day keeps the statue alive. Not really. I think it just increases the guild level. Let's grab some of this. And I want to contribute. Where's my little dude? There we go. I always find this amusing, like little rats running around trying to get cheese. uh, we bought some of this. Okay, we're good to go. There's no more skins that I can buy. Sadly not. Doesn't look like it. Is there anything else we need to do? Is there anything else that we need to do? No, probably not. Probably not. We just need to keep waiting for the limited hero event, be patient, and then I can spend all my stamina pills. 316 so far. I'm probably going to smash out and use some of those to rank up to level 80, but I'll be doing that not on camera, otherwise this will be another 40-minute video. But I will probably just rank myself up to 80 and unlock the second or third beast. But yes, I would definitely catch you all tomorrow. Fingers crossed we get a fucking limited hero event, because we're due one, people. We are due one. Anyway, catch you in the next one.